Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make a spring wall hanging. Now I just got one of the Dollar Tree. Let me flip that so you can see it. Just wanted the shape of it. It's just one of the ones. It's a summer Dollar Tree product. You can find them at any Dollar Tree. Now this shape, if you can use whatever wood that you would like to. Now I painted this pink with this Craft Smart paint. Now I did get this at Michael's in a set. I think it was like 10 or something in a set. I don't remember. Now I did use this burlap. I made a burlap bow, and this was one of Dollar Tree's ribbon. And then I'm using, let's see, metal words. This says welcome. Now, I made this in a previous video. I will try and link that if I can in the description section. But all it is, it's just a wood heart from Dollar Tree. I got the set of all white pom-poms from Dollar Tree, and then I just used the spring metal sign. This is a fabric that I got at Dollar Tree as well. So still using all Dollar Tree products. So I glued the fabric down, cut it out around it. I did glue it first to make sure that it would fit. And then I glued all of the pom-poms around the edge. And then I glued down the spring sign. So now I'm going to make a larger spring sign. Now, also to save time, I have already took this string. It's a white, or it's a real thin string from Dollar Tree. And I already pre-knotted the one side. And then I will show you when I'm done how to tie a knot and end up that project. So to get started, we are just going to glue everything down. Now, what I normally do after I finish a project, I tend to get something heavy and put it on top of it just so that it stays in place while it's gluing down. Now, the glue that I am using is also a Dollar Tree product. It is the Aleene's Tacky Glue. So you're going to put your glue all the way along the back. And I also pre-decide, before I glue anything down, I make a decision where that is going to sit. So I have a plan in my head before I set anything down. And on the metal words, I put glue on pretty much the entire thing. But on this project, I know that the edges are going to hang out, so I don't want to put glue on the edges. Otherwise, you just create a mess for yourself. Now this glue does dry clear, so if some of it does fall off, like mine just did, just take a paper towel or tissue, clean that off if you want, or it'll dry clear, so it's kind of up to you what you want to do. And then you just set it down. You want to make sure that you press it down. And as I'm pressing, some of the glue is popping up, so I am just going over with a paper towel and wiping up some of that excess glue that's coming through. But like I said, it will dry clear. All right, so as you've glued this down, let me stand this up so you can see it a little bit, so you can see more of the what it all looks like together. All right, now I'm going to take the end of the rope now, or string, whatever you decide to use, or you can use ribbon. Now there's some paint in the hole that's going to come out, so I just take the end of my scissors and take the paint right out of there, and then you're just going to poke that through, and then you're going to kind of measure how long you want that to be. And then you're going to cut that off at the length you want it to be. And then you're just going to tie a couple of knots, whatever knot you're most comfortable with. You're going to just glue all that together. And then what you're going to do, make sure you don't have hair in your project. That always, yeah, well, that's what happens when you have long hair. It tends to get everywhere. So then you just pull it through, and then you have something to hang it from. And then here, oh, duh, then we want to add the bow. I forgot. At least I remember before I ended the video. And then you're going to want to put lots of glue on the back of your project. Now I tend to use a lot of glue because I want things to stick really well. And then just place it down on your project and wipe off any excess glue. Now, one thing that I have found that works to keep bows on your project until the glue has dried is one of these handy dandy clips. These also are from Dollar Tree. And you just clip that down, and that will hold that bow in place until that glue is completely dry. So here is the project with the bow on it. And that is what your finished project is going to look like. Now, if you want, you can also come in with some clips to hold your heart in place. And you just come in, and wherever you see an open spot, go ahead and clip it down. That will also help keep it in place while the glue sets. But I do also recommend putting something heavy on top of it while it dries. And you can do that with your metal words as well. But I do recommend putting something heavy on top of it, so that putting something heavy on top of it assures that the entire thing sets down properly, not just the glue. You want the glue to set properly, not just the middle section or the ends. You want the whole thing. And so I recommend putting something heavy on top of the whole entire project, just till everything dries and it gets hard, and that glue sets like it's supposed to. So there you go. That is your spring wall hanging. Now I'm going to show it to you one more time. You can see all the little clips holding everything in place. And then you can see the bow. Now, I'm not the best bow maker in the world, But one of the things you can do, since these are rolled up, you can also take one of your other clips. You don't have to add glue or anything, but just set it there for a little while, and that will help take all of those curls out of it and kind of give it a shape that maybe you want. So this is what it looks like with all of the clips and everything, but you get the gist of what it's going to look like all the way done, all the way dry. It is done. It just needs to set some setting time to dry. So I put the metal welcome across the top, the bow, and then the spring heart at the bottom. And this is just on top of one of Dollar Tree's, I think they call them tag signs. I don't know. But that's basically what finished project is going to look like. Now all together, with paint and painting everything and putting it all together, it took maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I normally let my projects set overnight just to make sure that all of that glue sets correctly. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, I've got a lot more planned, a lot more ready, set to go. So definitely subscribe to my channel where you can see more of these DIY videos. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.